Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night? Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic? Have you or your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up the phone and call the professionals. Ghostbusters! Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs. We're ready to believe you. Hey everyone, I'm Sun-Hyung Lee, and welcome to My Geeky Basement. In honor of Ghostbusters Day, I've decided to unbox not one, but two items from my collectibles shelf. The Playmobil version of the iconic vehicle of our favorite paranormal investigators and eliminators. Of course, I'm speaking of the Ecto-1 and Ecto-1a. Ah, the 1980s. Arguably the golden age for iconic cars. The 1981 DMC DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future. The 1982 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am from Knight Rider. The 1983 GMC Bandura van from the A-Team. The Ford Falcon V8 Interceptor from Mad Max. The 1989 Batmobile from Batman. And of course, my personal favorite, the 1959 Cadillac Miller Meteor from the Ghostbusters. Or the Ectomobile. Now, lucky for me, and a lot of other ghost heads, in 2017, Playmobil released a line of officially licensed Ghostbuster 1 playsets, which included this. Product number 9220, the Ecto-1, amongst many others, like the Firehouse and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Then, in 2019, they followed up with a second wave of Ghostbuster 2 sets, which included this product, number 70170, the Ecto-1a. So, now everyone can relax. I found the car, needs some suspension work, and shocks, brakes, brake pads, lining, steering box, transmission, rear end, also new rings, mufflers, a little wiring.
How much?
A lot less than $4,800. Now, I originally purchased this first Ecto-1 back in 2017 from a local toy store, along with all the other first wave Ghostbuster sets. Now, you can still pick this set up from a bunch of different places online. Amazon.ca, Toys R Us Canada, eBay for around $60 Canadian. Now, surprisingly, the Ghostbuster 2 sets are a lot harder to come by, and I had to track this one down. And it ranges anywhere online from $70 to $200 Canadian. Without further ado, let's open these up. They want you to cut the sides. It's kind of a shame because this box is so pretty. So I cut them. But this is so exciting, right? Watching somebody cut open a box. Here we go. Ready? And inside the box we have the main body of the Ecto-1. It's pretty detailed. It's nice. A bag of parts. It looks like a door, a ladder, and some of the roof rack. Ooh, these are all the tires. Tires. This is the roof rack, and it looks like it's got electronics in it, and we're going to need to get some batteries to pop in there. Oh, characters! Looks like a couple of proton packs. Looks like a couple of oxygen tanks for the roof rack. This thing. Rubberized tires. When you have materials like this, like actual rubber tires that are soft, that feel like tires, really kick it up a notch instead of just having the plain old hard plastic tires. Look at that, just like butter. Ooh, smooth. I need to put on these lights. There we go. Starting to come together. It's really simple, actually. I don't know why these had a separate bag. A little separate bag for these two pieces. Ah, look at that. Fancy red taillights. The 1959 Miller Meteor Cadillac. You know, those are two separate companies originally, and they were competitors, and they actually joined forces to put together this variant. It's like the stretch limo conversion, because I think it started off as a hearse as well, but there also was an ambulance line. But these are very rare vehicles now, and it's kind of like the holy grail for anybody with money who's a Ghostbusters fan. If you can get one of these together, it's fantastic. Okay, so I just put AAA batteries in there, and I'm excited to turn this on. This slides directly. Looks like it just pops right in. Oh, there you go. More exciting assembly. I'm gonna need my special glasses. here. This piece goes here. Concentration. And the rest is how to put the proton packs together. My favorite!
Switch me on.
Okay, so here we are. I've completed it. It took me a little bit more than 20 minutes because I was very finicky with all the little stickers and stuff. Here are the pieces. It's wonderful. You get Janine, you get Winston. They both have proton packs. There's a little PKE meter, which is awesome. It also comes with a ghost trap, which is great. The stickers are unbelievably accurate for them. The positron colliders there, they actually have these little fittings, so it looks like they're actually shooting little particle streams there, which is great. They also fit onto the proton packs right there, which is great. Here's the Ecto-1. It's beautiful. This looks beautiful. The roof rack comes right off, which is awesome, as you can see here. And you know, there's room for looks like 4 Ghostbusters to fit in here. Here's another really cool thing as well. You can take the proton packs off of the characters, and there's a spot for them to be mounted inside the Ecto. Winston can fit right in there. There you go. Fits right in there. Put the roof right back on. Now, it's time to see if I put the batteries in correctly and this thing works. Let there be light. Oh, that's pretty. That's awesome. And how awesome is that? Screen accurate sounds. Okay, so now I had to track this down. And it was expensive, I'm not gonna lie. The Ecto-1, I was really surprised because in my mind, the Ecto-1 is a superior vehicle just because it's from the first movie. That's about it, and I like the design. Ecto-1a had all the flash and all the bling. In the first movie, literally, the designer had 2 weeks to put together the Ecto-1, and the props department and the vehicle department, they did a great job on it. And for Ghostbusters 2, they had a little bit more time, so they jazzed it up a bit. But the Ecto-1 for me is still the iconic vehicle. The Ecto-2's just got a little bit too much flash. It's funny, I don't know why it was so hard to get. Maybe it was more of a limited run. This one I actually ordered through somebody online, and it was more expensive than 2 of the Ecto-1s. Let's open this up and see if it was worth it. And again, you see from the box, great design. Now this box in transit got squished, so it's lost a bit of collectible value if you're just going to keep it hermetically sealed because the box is damaged. But that doesn't bother me. In my mind, collectibles are meant to be open. Some people I know, no judgment, they like to keep the stuff in the boxes, but they don't, I don't know, you don't really enjoy something if it's always packed away. They're fancy toys for adults. Not that kind of adult toy, but you know. Very similar in terms of the packaging. Here's the tires, instructions, more parts. Ooh, slime blowers, roof rack. It's slightly modified. It's a 2-tier. The biggest difference for me, and the greatest thing is, you get all 4 Ghostbusters included in the kit. You get Stantz, Zeddemore, Venkman, and Spengler, and they're all in it. I'm gonna stop the video now. I'm gonna put this together, and then I'll compare the two, and then I'll wrap up with my final words. Okay. Hoi! Okay, here it is. It's the Ecto-1a that has been completely assembled. It took me about 20 minutes again. This is, again, just like the Ecto-1, very solidly made. Love the rubber tires. Really has that premium quality to it. And of course, it has the lights and That's pretty cool, you gotta admit it. Things that I've noticed about this, about the similarities between the two, it's obviously the same mold that they used for both cars. Side by side, you can see, even out of the box, you could tell it was the same mold, and they've done a fantastic job with the Ecto-1a. You know, they've got the added stripes on the sides and the top. A really fun thing about the Ecto-2 that you get, other than all 4 Ghostbusters, you get this ghost trap, which it has a little clear plastic piece to it. You can download an app. Once you download it, you can select a ghost, and they've given you a little cardboard box that you fold together that you place over it, and then you can press the ghost trap. And what happens is, at a certain level, it's almost like a little hologram of Slimer or the ghost being pulled into the ghost trap. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty cheesy, but I think it's pretty cool too. Yeah, there's room enough. The rack comes off. It's great, but in this case, it's attached by a little rubber hose. And again, the materials that they use, Playmobil, it's great. It's good quality plastic. It's very, very precise. It's well fitted. There's no gaps, no hard things to put together. Sometimes when you get certain non-branded Lego bits, for example, the pieces aren't precise, and what happens is it's very, very difficult to get them to fit flush. There's no problems with that at all here with this, any of the Playmobil sets. Lenticular stickers on the side. It's supposed to represent the LED display. It says Ghostbusters for hire on there, and under certain light, it does look like it's scrolling. So that's it. This is the Ghostbusters, Playmobil Ghostbusters Ecto-1a, with the entire gang there, and the original Ghostbusters Ecto that comes with Janine Melnitz and Winston Zeddemore. These are 2 fantastic examples of proper licensing, great build quality, and toys that you can play with and they'll last. Anyways, thanks for joining me on my geeky basement. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Stay safe, wash your hands, stop touching your face. Okay, see you. There's a whippy piece. A whippy. Whip! Cool whip! 2 little stickers! Yeah, surprise! Click! My camera stopped recording on me.